Hi, my name is Ryan Miller and I'm a senior marketing major at the University of Arkansas, and this is actually my last project before I graduate next weekend. I'm here at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art. Founded in 2005 by Alice Walton, this museum was actually criticized by a lot of people in the art community, and now it's one of the premier museums for American art. I'll be here today talking about the Constable-Hamilton painting by Gilbert Stuart. Over the past few years, I've become more and more interested in the American Revolution and the Founding Fathers. This past summer, I got to go to Washington, D.C. and see 5 paintings of the first 5 presidents painted by Gilbert Stuart. Stuart was born in Rhode Island to British Loyalist parents, and it was actually in Boston when Lexington and Concord occurred to start off the American Revolution. But when paintings demand diminished, he went to England and Ireland and did not return to America for over 2 decades. Let's get inside and look at the paintings by Gilbert Stuart.
Returning to Northwest Arkansas, I was impressed to discover not one but 2 paintings by Stuart at Crystal Bridges. The first is painting of a noted academic of the time, and the second, the Constable-Hamilton portrait of George Washington. Although not as famous as Stuart's portrait featured on the dollar bill, the Constable-Hamilton portrait has a unique history. This work was commissioned by William Constable, one of the nation's first Secretary of Treasury, as a gift to Alexander Hamilton, most likely for his efforts to boost American trade overseas. This work was formerly part of New York City's public library collection. When they decided to sell this work, Alice Walton purchased it for almost $20 million at Sotheby's, building the foundation for Crystal Bridges. Let's pause and take a deeper look at the meaning and symbolism in this painting. This portrait is an excellent example of early American neoclassical style, easily recognized by the standard red curtain for dramatic effect. Washington is prominently featured with his face as the main focal point. Light is used as a highlight, and Washington himself appears to be the source. Also, there is a vivid contrast between his face and the blackness of his clothing, creating a sharp outline. Washington's arm creates a diagonal, and along with the curtain, points the viewers to look at Washington's face. Stuart references classical work with a prominent column in the background. Washington is shown with reserved emotion and a set jaw, potentially due to his constant jaw pain and uncomfortable dentures. Also, examining this painting from a biographical viewpoint, there is a significant amount of symbolism. Washington is shown holding a sword and an untitled document, representing both his leadership as a general and politician. Washington was the president of a new nation, and biographically, these items reflect that. Additionally, there is a significant amount of nationalistic value, both because George Washington is the feature of the painting, and also for the reason the painting was actually painted, as seen in the ships that are out at sea in the background, paying homage to the piece's patron, merchant lifestyle, and the work done by Alexander Hamilton.
Thank you very much for visiting Crystal Bridges with me and seeing the Constable-Hamilton painting by Gilbert Stuart. I encourage you to come visit it as well as the entire collection here at Crystal Bridges.